Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure seeing you again. I just want to make this video about life and how it is a big, fantastic war. And I'll show you how to win it as well. And I'll show you how to win it by actually simplifying your life strategy to actually help you win your war. So without further ado, without you being on the losing side anymore, let's turn you to the right side of things and get you on that winning side. So first off, we need to know that life is extremely short. Life is only about 31,025 days on average, and I'll do the math for you. That is 85 years, and if you're 20 years old like me, you're already 1/4 through it. But most of us waste more than half of our lives doing things that don't really matter to us, or they're just things we don't like doing. And what you do daily is very important. If you spend a lot of days just doing nothing and just kind of floating through life, those days will start to add up, and in the end you'll notice them. You'll be like, dang, I had so much time and I just kind of wasted it all. So you have to take advantage of each and every day like it was your last. You have to fight every single day like it's your dying day, and you have to fight till the end. This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. Comes from a very, very insightful movie. I can't really talk much about it, but if you know, you know. If not, find out about it. So now that we got that covered, let's go over the war of life. Like I was just saying, you have to fight every single day like it's a war. You have enemies coming from all different angles, trying to poison your mind, poison your body, trying to make you think differently. They are coming to destroy your present and future. They're trying to spoil it, make it so it doesn't happen. You are destined for much more than where you are right now. So you can't let this happen. You can't let them stop you from achieving your dreams. You have to fight back and win the war. You may lose a few battles, you may lose a lot of battles, but you must get back up and fight and make sure that you don't lose the war. So let's go over the daily actions that actually shape our lives. What we do day in and day out either makes or breaks us. They can set us up for failure, or they can set us up for success. So we have to make sure that we're choosing the things that are actually benefiting us and improving our lives. We are either choosing to grow or choosing to decline and deteriorate. You have to think of your life as a tree, the tree in a garden. Are you going to water and nurture it and make sure it's filled with love and filled with a lot of things that are making it feel better and do better things? Or are you going to cut it and knock it down and poison it and make it slowly fall down and make it the ugliest tree as possible? You have to be careful because you only have one tree. You don't have a full garden of trees. You just have this one tree you have to take care of, and you have to make sure it's the most beautiful tree in the garden. So let's go over the importance of planning your strategy. This strategy needs to be made with every single detail, even the small ones that you think don't matter. It shouldn't include pointless activities that don't lead to victory. They shouldn't be like, if your tree is in a garden, they shouldn't be like to go walk on a path for a few minutes. You should be focusing on watering this tree, making sure it's the most beautiful tree in the garden. So you should only do actions that lead to victory, and these are the ones that should be taken. You will lose the war if all you are doing is meaningless tasks. You should be able to have only meaningful tasks that are helping you and benefiting your life. This is why I'm helping you make the plan to win. So, like I was saying, you need to cut out the meaningless task. Anything that doesn't help you financially, physically, or mentally must be eliminated. Because upgrading these aspects of your life will aid you in winning the war. When you got more money in your pocket, when you're stronger and mentally strong, nothing will be able to stop you. If your focus is spread thin from focusing on meaningless tasks, you will lose the war. If your focus and willpower is spread on all these meaningless tasks, you won't be able to focus on the ones that actually matter and put your energy into them. So you need to focus all of your energy and willpower on these 3 non-negotiable goals that are set for each day that'll improve you financially, physically, and mentally. And whatever time you do have left in the day, after these 3 things are done, of course, you can do whatever you want. Like after you upgrade financially, physically, and mentally, you can do whatever else you want in the day. You could go watch Netflix, go play video games. Just make sure you're upgrading 3 of these aspects of your life every single day. So let me go over why meaningless tasks actually weaken you. If you are focusing on more than 4 things a day, like I just said, your willpower will be spread thin. You can only focus deeply on a few things at a time, and this is because we're human. We only wake up with a certain amount of willpower and focus each day. Cold showers, meditating, journaling, and reading can be done later if you really want to. Don't make them your main goals, because these won't help you become successful in the long run. You don't want to be telling your kids that you did a cold shower for 90 days straight. They're going to look up at you and think that you're an insane buffoon. You don't want to be telling them that you read a book every single day of your life. What are they going to do? Be like, wow, Dad, great job. Are you like a professional reader or something? You want to be able to tell them that you have declared war on life and won. So let's go over the war plan. The war plan should have 2 to 3 tasks that you must accomplish daily, and these are your non-negotiables. One being something to help you get more money in your pocket. That could be learning a new skill or starting a new business or just working on your job. Whatever it is, just something to help you get more money in your pocket. The second being something that will get you in the best shape possible. This can be going to the gym lifting weights, going to a boxing club, getting hit in the face. And third should be an action that shapes your mind into becoming an impenetrable fortress. This can be even meditating, thinking and writing down your goals, reading a book, just something like that to help you strengthen your mind. And once you have these 3 things listed on paper, stick to them no matter what. Get these 3 things done every single day, and you'll see that your life is improving in the best way possible. Your future self is depending on you to win these present battles, so that he can continue the fight in the future battles. So let's talk about how to keep track of these. This paper that you just wrote these 3 things down on, you need to hold on to this paper and keep track of your daily life and make sure that you're on the right course. To make sure you're staying the course, to make sure you win the war. If you don't kind of keep track of things, you might just veer off track on accident and go down on the path to failure again, and we don't want that to happen. There's no need for worrying about failures or setbacks if you're just staying the course and accomplishing these 3 things a day. All you need to do is these 3 things a day, and you'll win the war eventually. If you stick to this long enough, you will look back, and your future self will thank the present you, and you'll be able to thank your past self later on. So, the aftermath. What happens after all of this is done? You want to be able to tell your kids amazing stories of your success and travels. No one wants to hear that you meditated for 30 minutes a day. Unless you're a monk, then that might be cool. They want to hear that you grabbed life by the balls and became a free man that was able to do whatever he wanted. You want to be able to tell them stories of you traveling the world and making a shit ton of money that was able to buy you any car you want or any house you want, or be able to travel wherever you want. They should be inspired by you and not look down at you like you were a failure. This will be the worst thing for you as a man if your kids kind of look up to you and they're just kind of like, okay, that guy didn't really do anything. He's like 60 years old and hasn't really done much. What has he been doing? Make it harder for your kids to surpass you so they strive even harder. If they surpass you when you're like 15 or 16, that's not a good thing as a dad, because you want to be able to kind of set a finish line for them so that they're kind of running towards you and making sure that they're looking to surpass you. You don't want to be a dad that has his son surpass you as a young adult. You want your son to be striving to be just like you. So, before I kind of learned all these things, here's my previous war plan that was kind of pointless. As you can see, I just kind of set up my entire day and didn't really have any free time and time to relax. I was just kind of cramming my schedule with stuff that didn't really matter. But here's my current war plan. Every single day I work on sales to increase my income, go to boxing or to the gym to strengthen my body. I do YouTube and Instagram to stay on course with my goals. And in my free time, I can do whatever I want. But I either read, relax, go to the pool, talk to my friends, girlfriend on FaceTime. And I just learned to simplify it as much as possible to become a lot more consistent, because with these, it only lasted like 2 days, 3 days max. And I was not happy at all. I felt like a robot just completing task after task after task and didn't really feel like I was living life to the fullest. But with this, as long as I get these 3 things done, I can do whatever I want. But I just incorporated this so I can have a lot more enjoyable life and to live life to the fullest and to win the war in the long run. So, here are the results from implementing this. I have a lot more free time from doing less and accomplishing more. The previous plan I had made me feel like a robot, like I said. it led me to accomplishing nothing because I had too much at hand and my mind was foggy from all the tasks that I had to do. So simplifying it made it so much more easier to accomplish what I actually needed to do to accomplish my goals and to better my future. So I recommend you do the same to increase the quality of your life and increase the achievements in your life. You're also able to relax and think a lot more, and that's a lot more valuable than actually filling up your time with robotic tasks that you don't really need to do. So that's pretty much the gist of the video, guys. Just get out there, get in the battle, win the war. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys.